Hello and welcome to this Tarot Pick a Card reading. My name is Simone, and today we're going to be doing a reading on how to move forward from the person that hurt you or the circumstances that hurt you. So, we want to try to find a place of healing today in this reading. If you're interested in this deck, please check the description for more information. Pile number 1, this is your card, and it is represented today by the piano. Pile number 2, this is your card, and it is represented today by the guitar. And pile number 3, this is your card, and it is represented today by the saxophone. Piano, guitar, and saxophone. All right, I will see you in your individual readings. All right, welcome pile number 1 to your reading today. The first card that you got in was the Refinement card, depicted by the dahlia flower and the sign Scorpio. The second card that you got in today was the Ten of Wands in its reverse position and the Page of Cups in its upright normal position. This is a spread that makes me think that you have already begun healing. And the guidebook from the Green Witch Oracle says, be receptive to communications and messages that are incoming at present, as there is much to benefit your current situation. Dahlias inspire and ask you to improve yourself and current situations. You may find keys and deeper meanings to mysteries that have evaded you for some time, or be given offers that seem unusual. It can be very easy to fall for deceptive flattery and to have unrealistic expectations at the moment. And this is ruled by Mars and ruled by Scorpio. And it is represented by the element air. So this is a really beautiful card. There's a lot of symbols on it. And I think the main takeaway for this card, for this reading, is that your healing has already begun. You have come to a place of refinement and are starting to see what exactly the toll that this person or situation had on you, and therefore are beginning the process of really listening to your emotions, which is what the Page of Cups reminds me of as well. The Page of Cups is all about emotion and trusting yourself and paying attention to those emotions. It's about beginning to understand what your emotions mean and to start to get something out of it. In the depiction in the traditional tarot, he has a fish inside of his cup. It's almost as if the universe has given him a gift from this small little cup. He is already starting to reap the benefits or the harvest of those emotions. And he also talks to us about paying close attention to those emotions. The Ten of Wands in its reverse position is also a very powerful symbol, as it's represented by a figure sort of laboriously carrying 10 large sticks or wands, if you will. And this person looks quite tired. You can see they're like just struggling to carry them and can't even really see the way forward. However, it's come in its reverse position, which makes me believe, pile number 1, that you have found a specific sense of relief from a lot of the pain that this person caused you. Pay attention to the emotions that you go through. And I don't just mean like, oh, I feel sad today. I mean, journal it out. I mean, do your EFT tapping. I mean, talk to your therapist. That's right. You need to set an appointment with your therapist. Like, go talk to your therapist. Because you escaped a situation that was really hard, you're coming back to a place of refinement and being able to get back to your normal life. But the job is not over. In fact, you'll need to be paying attention to those emotions as they also will be giving you important intuitive information. All right. Thank you so much, pile number one. If you liked today's reading and it resonated with you, please leave me a review and I would be so grateful for it. Thank you. Bye. Hello and welcome, pile number two. You have three cards in for you today. The first card is the Clarity card in reverse, and it's represented by the carrots and the zodiac sign Virgo. The second card that you have in today is the Six of Wands in its upright position and the Three of Cups in its reverse position. When I'm looking at this, I feel as if there was a community of people that hurt you. That would be represented by the Three of Cups, and it may have even been a group of women. And some of them just didn't treat you fairly or didn't treat you nicely. That doesn't have any reflection on who you are as a person. And I think that's very clear when we see the Six of Wands coming through, because it's mostly like about enjoyment and pleasure and leadership and excitement and commencement and just power. I'm not exactly, the right word isn't exactly coming to me, but it's almost like celebration. That's it. There's something that your spirit guides are really truly celebrating, and that is the fact that despite the way these people treated you, you are a sight to be seen. There you are on your proverbial horse with your wand and your crown of flowers and your wreath of flowers and a healthy, powerful horse underneath you and flowing robes and all of this to say that you're not on the wrong path. And in fact, those people that hurt you and tried to bring you down don't represent the whole world. I think that's important to understand, because also in the Six of Cups, we can see that not only are you carrying a wand, but that there are five people in the background also carrying wands and really supporting you. So yes, you were hurt by a certain subset of this community, but there are also a large part of the community that were really supportive of you and actually saw the beauty and wonderfulness that is you. And so you don't have to cry over spilt milk in this situation. The Clarity card in reverse talks about the fact that the people who hurt you were all Virgos. Just kidding. Or not, who knows? Yeah, they hurt you in a way that felt really personal, that felt really close, but the fact that you gained clarity from that is so important and is more important than the fact that they hurt you. It's the clarity that they gave you from their actions and words against you. Now you know who they are. Now you know where they stand. And the chips have all fallen into the specific space that they needed to fall into. You know now, you know. And it's okay to never talk to that person or those people again. They hurt you. Why would you let them in? And the clarity that you gained from that situation has already brought you 4 or 5 steps closer to healing. I think there's definitely still heartbreak around the fact that the community at large didn't accept you, and that there were still people who were, no matter what you did or said, going to be detractors from you and from who you are. That's the part that Spirit is saying there's still lingering feelings of, I'm not good enough and I'm not valuable enough. However, it's very clear to me that with the Six of Wands, you have more people supporting you than you have people who are trying to hurt you. And that's the most important part. And actually, the most important part is that you are carrying the wand of celebration. You are your own best friend, and you are your own biggest supporter and biggest champion at this time. That is how Spirit wants you to reframe this situation. That really, it doesn't matter what the others have said about you. What matters is that you believe in you. All right. Thank you so much for listening, pile number 2. Remember that you are a BADASS. And I love you too. So that's that. If this reading resonated with you, I would be so grateful if you would leave a review and let me know what resonated. Bye. Hello and welcome, pile number 3, to your reading. Today we are talking about healing from that person who hurt you. And you've got 3 cards in. First of all, you have the 9 of Cups. Then you have the Emperor in reverse. And then you have from the Green Witch Tarot, not a tarot deck, Oracle deck, in reverse position, the Love card represented by the tomato plant and Libra, the zodiac sign. It's very clear to me that whoever hurt you could either be male presenting, or just have a lot of masculine type of energy, which doesn't have anything to do with gender. It's a type of energy that's very forward and powerful and structured and what people typically refer to as masculine. However, we like to think of it as just a type of energy around here. And it's true that you loved this person very deeply. They were perhaps a romantic relationship, but not necessarily. It could have been a family relationship or even a friendship. It could be parent-child, that type of thing. In this case, it would most likely be father to child. And this person has a smug sense of they got away with what they wanted to get away with. And honestly, like looking at this spread, I feel angry for you. I feel like you were deeply taken advantage of, and your kindness and your sweet soul was really just trampled over by a person who has no desire or need to ever live up to the hurt that they caused you, or even recognize that they caused you any hurt. And so I'm sort of incensed on your behalf, pile number 3. Here's where the healing part comes in, and it's a little more sensitive and softer in tone. And that is that they really did deeply hurt you. There's a sense that you would have given them anything ever in the whole world. You would have done anything for them. And they took advantage of that so deeply and so non-discreetly that it's painful to even sit here reading about. And so Spirit wants you to know that it wasn't your fault, and that healing begins with setting boundaries. That's the Emperor in reverse as well. It's saying, please set a boundary around this person. Please just don't even get into it. Don't let them back in. There's no reason to. And the hurt that they did was intentional. And so it's safe to set a very clear boundary about communication and about just how they're allowed into your life. Bye. 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 I'm angry at them, and I can see that they don't have any intention of ever really apologizing, and that whatever, move on for yourself. Love yourself. That's the biggest thing you can do here. Take care of yourself. Take care of your heart. Enjoy what it means to be yourself and be your own best friend or your own father or your own romantic partner. This is a sense that for you, it's just about getting back to loving yourself, protecting yourself, and standing up for yourself. Now you know what it looks like when somebody tries to do this type of thing to you. And so you have a scar, yes, on your heart, but you also have a shield, a new shield. And you know what this looks like when somebody's doing it. You know what it's like to be gaslit. You know what it's like to be misunderstood. You know what it's like to be forgotten. Love yourself. Be your own biggest advocate and trust that you are awesome. You are so awesome. Okay. Thank you, pile number 3. I know that was a lot. So if it resonated for you, please go ahead and put that in the review section or the comments section. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.